So this is for the summer solstice, which is 6/20/2024 at 4:50 p.m. Eastern Time. This is going to take three different directions. This is the seen, the hidden, and the unseen. Hopefully you understand the difference between hidden and unseen. Something can be there, but concealed, that's hidden, versus something that is unseen, just hasn't been revealed, or it's not recognizable by your level of discernment. So 6/20/24 got three aspects. The scene, 6/20/24, 6 traumas, 20 your judgment, 2024 the year of manifestation. Your traumas will judge what you manifest. So we'll just check and see real quickly by perspectives what that brings. 6/20/24, the things that are seen, your traumas have been running the show. 3 of diamonds, 3 thoughts, diamond, earth, things that have you grounded out, things that are stabilizing your energy. So if your thoughts are stabilizing your energy, that's going to be the field of manifestation. But the problem with that is, like I said, if 6 is your traumas, if your thoughts are basically responsive to your traumas, then guess what you're going to keep manifesting. So 3 of diamonds. Really didn't matter whether this one was upright or not. That 3, the fact that it's diamonds, you're already encased. The hidden, and like I said, things that can be hidden are actually still visible. You just haven't found the right angle to view it. That in itself is where you look at 6/20/2024. You have the 6, which again is your foundation, your traumas, and then you have a 2020 in the middle. We all know what 2020 was. It was the vision test. 2020 was a year of trauma for everybody. You did not exist in this realm without taking some level of trauma from 2020. And then you have the 24 at the end. 24 is the field of manifestation. It is the element that rules over fire. It is the elements that rule over fire. It's the things that help you manifest. On my cards, it's basically the wizard card, where your mind, body, and soul work in unison to manifest this matrix. So the unseen thing is your traumas. The 6 are still trapped in 2020, the vision test. And 24 is what's now manifesting. For years, people have been telling you that. Hell, we said 2020, vision test. We said 2022 was 2020.2. And a lot of people like myself said 2024 was only going to be another add-on to 2020. Realistically, it's playing itself out. We may not be in a quote-unquote pandemic, and we may not be in isolation, quarantine, or other shit, but we still out here struggling. We still out here, hell, realistically, even when shit was shut down, it wasn't this fucking expensive. Shit is worse now when you're able to move freely than it was when you couldn't go at all. But everything's fine. Why? Because the hidden thing is you ain't paying attention to what's not there or what's actually there, because you still caught here in these thoughts. That 3 of diamonds still got you trapped in. So the unseen thing is you still responsive to 2020. You still responsive to 2020. Jacks are messengers. Jacks are also jackasses. The clubs are fire. The jackasses on fire. The messengers are on fire. And people will say this about myself. And again, let your life tell your tale. There are plenty of people out here who are leading the show in society who have no business leading the show in society. You understand that? And we was having a conversation about that a few minutes ago. I mean, there's a lot of idols out here who are really good at idling society's level of mental capacity. Y'all got fucked up ass role models. Y'all have fucked up ass leaders, and you know they fucked up, but you'll fight tooth and nail to keep the fucked up things in place because you're scared shit gonna get fucked up if you do something different. Did you get that? So the unseen component is you still jacked off because your fires are still being burnt, because the only thing you're responding to is to them thoughts that already got you grounded out. Jack, if we're doing numericals, is 11. 11 is the illusion of separation. 11 is justification. If you keep justifying letting your fires be burnt out, then it's still on you. which leads us to the last one. Like I said, it's the unseen. The unseen, like I said, is stuff that is kind of like out of view. You understand? Like we say with a cat can see on infrared spectrums and things like that. Cats see things that we don't because we don't have that level of ability. That's the unseen. There's a lot of people who don't have the ability to see what's really going on because they still caught up in them traumas. Them thoughts that are the only thing they respond to is the only messages they look for. And I've been saying this for years, and again, this just ain't me. You can't hear until you're here. But until you're here, you can't hear. You can sit there and say something 5,000 different ways, but if it did not hit one of them keywords that run your system of knowledge tied into your system of safety, it sounds like Greek. And again, this ain't just about me. This is just in general. Somebody can tell you something, but if you don't understand it, it's no different than somebody coming up to you and speaking Greek, and you don't have a clue what the fuck's going on. So that remains unseen. So the unseen problem is 10 of spades. Spades are your thoughts. Spades are the air. 10 is the choices you keep making. 10 is I'm going to either potentially move or 0, potentially lose everything. Think about what I just said. If my thoughts, my spades, are just telling me potentially I have to move or potentially I'm going to lose everything, you're already caught in a state of fear. You're already caught in a state of danger. Why? Because you're already expressing loss. I either need to move to get more, which means I don't have enough, or I need to be still before somebody take it from me, which means I don't have enough. Either way it go. So fear will rule you. So numerically, we have a 3, 11, and a 10, which numerically that way, 14, 10, 24. Hello, 24. What's 2 plus 4? 6. Hello, 2024, the year of manifestation. Even though on the larger scale, 2024 is an 8, supposed to be about manifestation. Our manifestation in this 2024 is trapped by the judgment energy of the traumas that we won't release. So you have your seen, your hidden, and your unseen. And also on that day, June 20th, 2024, it's another 88. It is the core traumatic memories. The things that could be pushing these thoughts that you keep taking as messages, and those seems to be the only thing you could choose from, very well could be your 88s. Your 88s are your gatekeepers. Those are the traumatic patterns that you refuse to release. The traumatic patterns that you refuse to release. 3 of clubs, them thoughts that already got you on fire. And that's trauma response. If somebody presents a trauma that is correlated to a trauma that is already detrimental to you, you're going to respond accordingly. And you have to let your life tell your tale with that one. So on the solstice, be mindful of this turn of the wheel to where your thoughts are only going to lead you into more hot waters, because it's about to get even hotter. And you won't be able to cool off. Wholeness.